Hi there, this is Buddy P here, using a new microphone and the Logitech C270 webcam. It's too zoomed in really, it's just too close. I've got it in a distance, but well anyway, this video is all about today, this mobile phone. This is his Samsung tocco. Tocco in Italian means touch, so tocco means touch. Yeah, so it's a really nice phone. Sorry there's no macro, but I would like to talk to you about what's good and what's bad about it and all the things that I don't like about this phone. So what I don't like about it is the camera. The camera is good for pictures, but it's slow at focusing and slow at taking pictures, and if you move it goes blurry even though it's got anti-shake on it, so you have to be really still. The videos is only 320 by 240, which is the downside because the 5 megapixel lens should indicate that the video should be higher quality, because I've had other 5 megapixel cameras with higher quality video. The video should be at least 640 by 480, 640 by 480, 480p. So that yep. It should have a QWERTY keyboard. You should be able to have a QWERTY keyboard instead of just a standard T9 keyboard. Yep. So it's really not the best keyboard ever. It's kind of crap. It's not fast for texting, because if you try and text fast, even though you're hitting the right keys, it will automatically, it will sometimes not press the right, give you the right word and stuff. So I do use T9 on this phone, so I'm just gonna go to create a message so there, if I put this now onto T9 ABC, I'll press cancel on that. So basically there's your keyboard, and not the best of keyboard. You can't rotate it. It doesn't have an accelerometer in it. Accelerometer is where you can turn the phone and the phone rotates. Good side to the Samsung tocco F480 is that it's got really good sound, and that the MP3 player is good on it, the FM radio is good on it. Another downside is in the video side, the microphone sucks. Yes, that's not really good, the microphone just really sucks. So yeah, it's not the best of video cameras on a phone, but it's okay for YouTube. But the sound does really suck. The sound quality is good on calls. Yes, because I've used this phone for calls, the sound quality is good on calls, but when you come to use it for voice memos and stuff like that, and making videos on it, yeah, the microphone really is tinny and crackly and not really good audio. So you do have to think about that. So like I said, the music player is quite loud. It's because all you've got is a little square speaker there, and you have a VGA camera on the front, but you can't use a VGA camera to take pictures all out. You can only use, it's a 3G plus phone, and the front facing camera is just for video calls. So yeah.
Who the hell's this ringing at this time? Pick it up, you'll never know. Who's this? When you...
So just giving you an example of some ringtones.
You have a message.
So I just pressed pause, you frigging. So yeah, basically it's a really nice phone. So if it does have widgets on the home screen, so you can have widgets in there, wrong side, this side, there, different widgets. So if you press the middle button, so you got your answer and call, and then press the middle button, it brings up 5 different menus, and to go back you just tap the back button. So it is a nice phone. Does take good pictures. The white balance sucks, so it's better selecting your own white balance. So you're in the camera mode. So the camera is good, but like I say, auto white balance does tend to suck in indoors and different lighting situations. So there's the camera. So if I take a picture, it took a long time to focus in, and it was just really slow. So well, yeah, that's the problem. It's a slow camera. It's got flash. I've not tested out the flash on it, but it works well. So and it ain't got Wi-Fi. If it had Wi-Fi, that'd be great. There is a few things that's missing on this phone. The shell and the design of the phone is really nice. It's a nice small phone compared to, bear with me, compared to this. Look at the size difference, guys. So just bear with me. Just getting the phones there. So look at the size difference. Don't know if you can see that size difference, and then just look how the thickness of them both. So the thickness there and everything. So there's the two phones. They're both around about the same thickness. This is the Galaxy S, and this is the tocco, the first ever tocco to be ever created, because then they created the tocco Lite, which has a slightly bigger screen and a 3.2 megapixel camera, which takes better video. The tocco Lite has less megapixels and takes better video. Yes, and I don't think the tocco Lite had a front-facing camera, because but I've owned the tocco Lite, very good phone, but I bought this one as a spare phone on the network free. There, on the little speaker. There's no autofocus in the camera, I apologise guys, but this is just quick. It does take up to like 4 or 8 gig, 8 gig, it takes up to 8 gig memory card. I've got a 4 gig micro SD memory card in it, and it is really nice. You've got a lock button at the top like an iPhone, so you just press it once and it locks, press it again. It's called a hold button, but it really just locks the screen, you see. Because I got the phone and I'm like, yeah, how do I lock the phone? Come on, I'm there looking around, and then like, oh, there it's at the top. Another downside is it doesn't have automatic lock. So like most phones like this one, or most phones have an automatic lock, so you set it for so long and then it locks. So if it's in your pocket, it'll lock, and then you can't be pressing any buttons. But with this, it doesn't have automatically lock, so you have to remember to lock it. Some people say online in forums that the problem with this phone is it keeps dropping calls. I've not had that problem dropping calls. I think that the call side is brilliant on it. I can hear the person really clear, really loud, and everyone on the other end can hear me dead loud, and the people can hear me through the microphone, and then they say it doesn't crackle. So yeah, the microphone only sounds crap in video mode. Don't know why, but the microphone sounds good in call mode, because I've tested this with an iPhone. An iPhone user called me, and I tested the microphone out, and they said it sounded great from what they could hear through their iPhone. So iPhones have really good speakers in them. So yeah, so that's really it. The back cover is hard to kind of get off, but once you get it off, you have a battery which is 3.7 volts. It doesn't tell you the milliamp hours, but there it is. And the good thing is you don't have to take the battery cover off to get to the memory card, because on the Galaxy S I have to take the battery cover off to get to the memory card, which is kind of annoying really. But yeah, it's a really nice phone. It's got a volume rocker there, but it's slightly metal-ish, brush metal anyway. So when I get the new flip case, it'd be great. So I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Every time when the screen's locked, every time you view the time there and press a button here, it will change the picture. So press it again, the picture changes. So every time the screen goes off when it's in lock mode, so the screen will go off in a minute now, press it again, the picture changes. I don't like that feature personally. It's just personal preference, so don't have a go at me. This is what I've found I like and what I don't like, and what's missing on the phone. I know it's a cheap budget phone because I got it for 20 quid. You can get these phones for next to nothing nowadays, but when they first come out they were quite expensive. I can't remember the price when they first came out, but they've been out a few years, and this was the first Samsung tocco, and it was one of their budget range phones. It wasn't the highest end phones, but it's a really good phone. I like that one the most. I like that one. That's a really nice wallpaper. So it's quite light compared. They both weigh about roughly the same, I reckon. Don't know what else to say, but it does lack a few features. No Wi-Fi. It needs better video camera. Needs better microphone in the video side. Yeah, no 3.5mm headphone jack. no QWERTY keyboard, slow at taking pictures, and you have to really just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, and then it waits like 5 to 10 seconds, which is really slow. My Galaxy S does take better video. Seriously, my Galaxy S takes stunning video. Because it's 720p, but taking pictures, the Galaxy S takes pictures really fast. No flash, but these two cameras, these two phones, both have a 5 megapixel lens. But the Galaxy S, well, it's a smartphone. This isn't trying to be a smartphone. The reason some phones don't have Wi-Fi is because they're not a smartphone. But some non-smartphones have Wi-Fi anyway. But it would be nice a feature if it did have Wi-Fi in it, and then. But it does have fast internet because it's got 3G plus at 7.2 megabits per second, which is HSDPA plus, which is really fast. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video. This is just being like a review, just talking about what's missing in this phone. So if you like this phone, go to eBay and buy one. I would recommend it. Some people saying it's like dropping calls and that, and the texting side's not the best, but it does work. And if you want a nice budget phone, as a work phone or as a spare phone, in case your main phone breaks, then I would recommend to get this. So thank you for watching, and peace out, dude. Peace out, guys. Yeah.